Welcome back, everyone, to the Colorado Rockies franchise. Opening day is here. It's not technically opening day, since we're actually supposed to be playing in Tokyo or somewhere else, somewhere international. All other major league clubs are off except for the Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals, but we'll take it. We'll take it. The pundits believe that we're going to finish 68 and 94, fifth in the NL West. I don't think that the positioning is wrong, but I think that the win-loss record might be a little off. Just throwing that out there. So let's get it underway, guys. We got Brenton Doyle leading us off here against Eric Fetty. That's a base hit. First pitch hacking. Brenton Doyle gets on base. Love to see that. Love to see the aggression. So we'll see how this new-look Rockies offense is going to fare here against a contact pitcher like Eric Fetty. 1-1 pitch here to Cabrera. Lines out the center fielder. Next batter up would be Ezequiel Tovar. 0-2 pitch here and swung on and missed a cut fastball on the outside half of the plate. Tovar was hoping that we would get some good contact there. Kyle Schwarber, what about you?
Take your base, ball 4.
Oof, draws a walk. Very close pitch to being a strike, but we were up in the count, so I like that approach by Schwarber. Tolio will strike out, and Fetty gets through the little mini jam here with runners on first and second. One hit allowed by Fetty. Again, contact pitcher. We got to focus on just making contact with the baseball. Good things will happen. I like our new look offense. Chase Dollander is our opening day starter here. He's got Michael Ciani 0-2. Nice pitch. Good fastball hitting 98. Love to see that. Just blowing it right by the hitter. Dollander had a very good start to his season, his rookie campaign last year. Kind of fell off as the season went on. The little rookie slumps, the learning curves. But so far, so good. Guys, going to get Brendan Donovan to strike out as well. Little drop third strike. Goodman makes the play at first. Ivan Herrera, good hitting catcher. Little changeup. That was a beaut. Dollander strikes out the side. What a job by the young pitcher. The young ace in the making. Owen Miller getting the start here today. Perfect. Base hit. 2-2. 2-out approach. Went back up the middle. Hunter Goodman steps up here 0-1. And little fly ball out there to right field. Rockies offense cannot come through in the second inning against Eric Fetty. Let's jump here to the bottom of the second. We got Wilson Contreras, deep fly ball to center field, but Brenton Doyle's got that one. Easy. 2 outs here for Chase Dollander. We'll see if he can get out of this little mini threat by the Cardinals. Jordan Walker steps up here in an 0-1 pitch. That is a four-seam fastball outside part of the plate. Walker knew exactly what to do with it, puts it in the corner. Nolan Jones, always an adventure out there in the outfield, but we got a good relay throw, but it's just not strong enough from the arm of Owen Miller, and that will be an RBI double for Jordan Walker. Cardinals will take the lead here. 2-0 pitch to Ezequiel Tovar. Cut fastball, deep drive to left center field. That is going to fall for a 2-out double. Good approach by Ezequiel Tovar. Up 2-0. You can play out front. That's exactly what he got. Inside pitch. You got to do exactly what he did there. Here's Kyle Schwarber. Deep fly ball, line drive to right field, but that will be caught out there in right field, and Eric Fetty yet again escapes a little jam here. Let's jump to the bottom of the third inning with 2 outs. Miller, little ground ball. Dollander settling in here after that double by Jordan Walker. Rockies 3 hits. Cardinals the 1 hit by Jordan Walker. Let's jump here to the top of the fourth inning. Michael Toglia, 0-0 pitch. Got a good pitch to hit. Fly ball out to the left. Vargas swung on through the cut fastball. Still can't figure Fetty out, apparently. 0-1 pitch here to Nolan Jones. Good timing with a little sweeper. Didn't put a good swing on it, though. Had good timing, but not a good swing. Nolan Jones grounds out. Bottom fourth. Gorman swung on and missed. Another great pitch by Dollander. That is number 4 in the strikeout category here. What about Nolan Arenado? Ground ball, little one-hopper to Miller. Spin throw. Got him. Fourth inning. Dollander looks good. Only still 1 hit given up. Jump here now to the top of the 5th. What about Hunter Goodman? Good approach there. 1-2 pitch. Cut fastball just late on the timing, but it's still going to go down for a 1-out double. Can we finally cash in? That's been the Rockies' issue here against Fetty. Here's a line drive, base hit into the right field corner. Goodman's going to score. Doyle rounding second, heading for third. Here comes the relay. They're not even going to try to throw for third base. Brenton Doyle, a 1-out triple giving the Rockies the tie. Now let's see if Oswaldo Cabrera can come through. That is a ground ball, line drive actually. Nice play by Nolan Gorman, but that will get the run home, so the Rockies will take the lead. I mean, it's a great play by Nolan Gorman, but I really wouldn't be celebrating all that much. Here's Tovar. Base hits. Double. Another one. Is he going to go for third too? Are we going to test it here? No, let's stay put. Give Kyle Schwarber a shot here. Give our Mr. Big Power guy a shot at driving him home. So Eric Fetty, we finally figured him out here in the middle innings. So let's see what happens here. We got Zach Thompson, the lefty, going up against Kyle Schwarber, and he strikes him out. Good pitch, a forkball. Not a lot of guys have that pitch in their repertoire. But Zach Thompson going to do a job to get Schwarber. Bottom of the fifth, Chase Dolander still looking pretty good. A couple ground balls here. He's got Miller at second. We had Vargas at third, making nice plays. We got 2 up, 2 down. 0-2 pitch here to Mason Wins, striking him out. Four-seam fastball inside corner. Love to see it. Dolander's still only 1 hit given up, and he's carrying a lead. Holding on to that lead. Nolan Jones going to strike out, so it is a 1-2-3 inning there for the Rockies in the top of the 6th. Let's go bottom 6th. A little bunt challenging Ildemaro Vargas is Ciani, and what a play. What a play. The barehanded grab right there. What a beautiful job by Vargas. I didn't know he had that kind of arm strength. I didn't know he had it in him. 1 step. Ciani loses by 1 step. Beautiful job there by Ildemaro Vargas. How about a 2-2 to Brendan Donovan? Little pop up there to Cabrera and left. And that'll do it for the 6th inning for the Cardinals. So Chase Dolander, quality starts. Again, still only 1 hit given up. Let's go here to the top of the 7th. Late innings now. Ryan Fernandez striking out Miller. Striking out Hunter Goodman. He's setting him up, setting him down here pretty easily. Yeah, we got Brenton Doyle with an 0-2, and that was just an awful decision to swing. You knew it was coming, but when that fastball's so heavy, it's got a lot of high heat, that slider does play very effectively. All right, let's go here to the bottom of the 7th. Chase Dolander's still out there. Still, again, only 1 hit given up. Strikes out Ivan Herrera, number 6. Nolan Gorman, he's got him down 0-1, but that pitch just caught too much at the plate. A little changeup, and Gorman hung back, took it the other way. He's got a lot of power, man. It's not a guy you want to mess with. And he makes Dolander pay. It was a good pitch. A very good pitch. Changeup low and away, but Gorman had the better game plan, I guess. Take it the other way. And we got ourselves a tie ball game. That's actually going to do it for Chase. Very good outing here on opening day. I got to tip my cap to him. You know, I think our offense just needs to find a way here. Bullpen's got to hold this thing down. Offense got to find a way to get some more runs across. Let's turn it now to Gregory Soto, the left-hander, facing off against Arenado. Tough matchup there for him, but he does get the ground ball. Tolia makes the play. Next batter up, Wilson Contreras. Soto giving up the double. Deep drive, could have been a home run. Very close to being a home run. Here comes the throw from Doyle. Not going to get the runner. Contreras sliding into second base. This game is teetering on a knife's edge right now. You got to get Jordan Walker. He had the RBI double. It's going to line drive out there to left field to Cabrera, who'll make the play. And luckily for the Rockies, Cardinals will only get 1 run in that inning. So they'll turn it over here to Miguel Castro to face off against Oswaldo Cabrera. That's a ground ball. Hard hit. Little sinker. Got him. He's going to be out at third. Nice play by Arenado. What about Tovar? Little line drive here to right. Little base hit. Tovar is a perfect 3 for 3 today. Love that. What about Kyle Schwarber? Deep drive. Opposite field approach, but it's just going to curve foul. 3.9 feet outside of the foul pole. That sucks. That would have put us up 4-2, and then the slider. Great pitch by Castro. Going to strike Schwarber out. We brought him in here for the power, and he has not really delivered on that quite yet in these first couple of at-bats. Contreras will make the play at first. Rockies go quietly here in the top of the 8th. Let's go bottom 8. Soto still out there. He's going to give up a base hit. Full count pitch to Mason Wynn. Nice approach back up the middle. He's all fired up, and I would be too. Because now you got Lars Nootbaar up. He's 0 for today until this drive to center field. Doyle cannot get there. He's going to have to get up quickly. Here comes the throw back in. Got a good relay, and it's not going to get done. Way too fast. Mason Wynn. As soon as Doyle fell, like that was, you gotta turn on the jets. You gotta go, right? So it's 3-2. Miller, little ground ball hit right to him. Got one out, but now we got a situation now. Fly ball gets the runner home, so we bring the infield in. Game plan worked perfectly. Great play by Tovar to get the second out, but now we got Ivan Herrera. 1-2 pitch, and he takes a sweeper right down the middle. We'll take that. We'll take that. Soto strikes him out, and I think that's going to be the final inning for Soto. But we're down now, 3-2. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game. So Jojo Romero in the top of the ninth is tasked to shut this thing down. First pitch hacking is Ildemaro Vargas, and he drops it right in front of the center fielder. I love that. I did not think that was going to fall, but we'll take it. How about this? A slider going to go way offline. Herrera can't make the play. Of course, it was way off. Romero, again, another slider that he can't locate. Nolan Jones up 3-2 in the count, and now we've got a runner at third. So Vargas's little dinky single is going to get him all the way to third base, thanks to the wild pitches. So Jones will draw the walk, so runners on the corners here. 3-2 count. Owen Miller, deep drive. Good timing, too. Perfect pitch to drive. But he's going to fall a little bit short. Vargas with the 40-plus speed. You got to get home, man. Mason Wynn's got a gun at the relay. But we'll tie this game up thanks to Owen Miller's at-bat. The selfless AB approach. You got to love it. So 2-0 pitch. Goodman looking for something to hit. Slider, probably not the best pitch to swing at. It was off the plate. Could have been ball 3. And instead, he grounds out into a double play. So Romero obviously pumped up. Fought through some adversity there. He's just really pumped up that he didn't lose the game for the Cardinals. All right, let's go to the bottom of the ninth. Tyler Kinley's got a man on base here with Jordan Walker stepping up. Deep drive to center, but Brenton Doyle will get there easily for the final out of the ninth inning. So we do get extra baseball. We got extra innings here on opening day. Brenton Doyle striking out on Jojo Romero's little slider. Not a great pitch to hit. So Brenton Doyle, unfortunately, can't move the runner. Of course, extra inning rule turned on. We got the runner at second base. I hate the rule, but for realism's sake, we're turning this thing on. All right, Oswaldo Cabrera, what are you going to do here? We got the whole at-bat for you guys. What do you think's going to happen? You think Cabrera's going to come through? We'll find out. 2-0 pitch. Jojo has had some control problems early in his outing here, especially in the last inning. Now he's got Cabrera here, 3-0 with Tovar on deck. He's got 2 doubles and a single. This is huge if Cabrera can just find a way to get on base. That's a high strike called. I'm not swinging at that on 3-0. All you'll do is you'll pop that up. You really got to get ahead of it to line drive that thing to right field. Little slider, good pitch. It's actually a solid approach here by Cabrera. Romero's been all over the place. Those last 2 pitches have been perfectly placed. You got to find something you can drive. You got to make him pay for it. And it pays off. Make him work in this at-bat. He does draw the walk, and Romero's actually going to be removed now because of that walk. So now it's going to be up to Drew Pomeranz. The lefty got to face off against Tovar. He's 3 for 4 today, 2 doubles and a single, and he's going to come through yet again. Another base hit here for Tovar, but we're not going to test the arm out there in right field. There's just no point. Don't do that. He would have been gunned out anyway. So we've still got a sacrifice fly here to take the lead in play, but the Cardinals do have a double play opportunity. Schwarber gets jammed. It's back up the middle. 2 runs are going to score. Here's Schwarber headed for second, sliding in safely. Kyle Schwarber comes through for the Rockies. The big free agent signing here for our squad, and he comes through in the clutch. The Cardinals will find themselves down now by 2 runs going into the bottom of the 10th, but it's up to Vargas now to not ground out in a double play. Ay, ay, ay. He put a good swing on it, too. That could have been 2 more runs to score. Ouch. So instead of it being 7-3, it's still 5-3, thanks to the double play. Great play there by Mason Wynn and Nolan Gorman to keep this deficit at 2 instead of 4. Tyler Kinley, man at second base, extra inning rule, here we go. Mason Wynn, ground ball here to Vargas. 1 down. Let's go, boys. We can do this. 3-2 pitch here to Nootbaar. Just missed. Not entirely sure how you take that pitch, but that's fine by us. We still have a double play situation at hand here. So now I'm really thinking about it. Do we want to replace Tyler Kinley, our closer in this situation, for a left-hander in Lucas Gilbreth? These guys that are coming up, they don't really do well against left-handers. But we're going to leave Tyler Kinley in here. We're going to trust our closer to get the job done. So first pitch, strike on Michael Ciani. Little sinker that we're going to call here. Circle change, actually. 87 miles an hour. Ciani takes it. We're going to call for it again. Missed location. Little wild pitch right there. Kinley can't get Ciani to fish, so he's looking for that fastball, looking for something that he can drive. He's being a smart, controlled hitter at this point, but that slide piece, it's going to make him swing on through. Do you call it again, or do you go fastball? Looks like we're going four-seam fastball. Low and away, and he fouls it off. Hitting 95 on the radar gun. Tyler Kinley going to go back to the circle change. 2-2 pitch. Got him! But Hunter Goodman can't hold on to the ball, and the runners are moving up 90 feet. What a risky move there by St. Louis. So now instead of a first and second situation with 2 outs, now we got second and third with a base open. The tying run is now at second base. You can't walk Brendan Donovan here. If you do that, he represents the winning run. Obviously, the winning run is in the batter's box right now anyway. So it's a very, very tough decision here. We're going to go ahead and pitch to him. I thought possibly about bringing in the left-hander, but again, we got to trust our closer in game 1 of the regular season. Donovan going to take this circle change. I have no idea how he took that. And then he swings at this fastball, hitting 97. So we got him down to 1-2. Can we finally get the last strike of this game? Can we put the Cardinals down? No, not yet. Four-seamer going to ride out. High and outside from Kinley's arm side here. 2-2 pitch. Takes that one low. Low and in. He doesn't offer at it. So now Herrera on deck. Full count pitch. You got to go back to the fastball. You trust it here. Another foul ball. We're trying to blow this thing by him here. What do you call? He has no confidence in the slider. All the confidence in the world for the fastball, but is Donovan on it? We'll have to see. We're going to call for the four-seamer here. Full count pitch, and that one is ripped foul. Again, but he's late. He's late on the inside pitch. Do you go back there, or do we try something else? We're going to go back to the four-seamer yet again. High fastball. Blow it by him. He takes it high and away. What a great at-bat by Brendan Donovan. So he represents the winning run now. Ivan Herrera, 3 strikeouts and a lineout here in today's ballgame. He's 0 for 4, so we got to challenge him. We got to go right after him. Four-seamer, outside on the black. Didn't call the strike. I don't think I want to go back there, but we'll go low and inside. Maybe he gets jammed just a little bit, little foul. There you go, there you go. Nice, nice, nice. 0-2 pitch upcoming. What are we going to call here? We're going slider. Again, he has no confidence in this pitch, but you might be able to fool him. It's going to be a wild pitch. Luckily, though, it bounces back to Goodman here pretty quickly. So no advance. No attempt there from the runner at third to advance. Works with bases juice. That's a risky play. Everybody's got to be on the same page. 1-2 pitch. And oh, Herrera checked his swing. They're just going to say he didn't go. So let's do fastball yet again. Where do we want to go? We're going to go low and inside. Again, we're looking for possibly a ground ball here, and he's instead going to foul it off. There's a little liner, soft liner, but he got around on it. So to me, that's telling me that we might want to go like off speed, but I guess we're going fastball here. High and away. 2-2 pitch. Fouled it off. He's late. So maybe he's thinking soft. He's thinking soft. He's thinking slider. He's thinking circle change. What do we want to do right now? Again, no confidence in the slider. 50-50 confidence there in the circle change. You got to go fastball again. You got to just blow it by him here. 2-2 pitch. Inside. Fouling it off yet again. He's still late. He's kind of been all over the place with the fastball. He's been late, he's been early, he's fouled stuff off. But again, we don't have as much confidence in any other pitch. You got to trust your fastball. Nolan Jones, get there. He gets caught in an animation. He's going to let this thing go all the way to the wall. They're going to round third, head for home for the game-winning run. He scores. Brendan Donovan scores from first base. And Ivan Herrera, a 3 RBI double, walks it off for the Cardinals. What? What is that? I mean, that was a pretty darn good pitch. But he was early, he was late, he was all over the place, and he only had so much confidence in the fastball. You call a slider there, you call a changeup. I mean, we could be missing way off the plate. You could lay one right in there, right down the middle, and it would have been just as good as that result right there. But unfortunately, Nolan Jones in right field, I don't know what the heck happened there. He wasn't even close to the baseball, and he got caught in some weird animation like he was... I mean, he wasn't going to field it anyway. Like, the ball was going to be past him. So, I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure. I guess the game had it out for us. But Nolan Jones, man, we moved him from left field over to right field for that very reason. And he's just not a very good defensive player. He's got a really big arm, but his reaction rating is really low. His fielding rating is just not as solid as I'd like it to be. So that is a concern going forward in this franchise series. I still look at maybe potentially that Hunter Goodman drop third strike. I mean, the pitch was a circle change. Like, we got him to swing on through it. It's a tough thing to grasp there, but, you know, maybe Hunter Goodman, maybe he's not going to be our catcher of the future, because you got to throw that guy out. That ends the game right there at third base. So, yeah, tough break for our Rockies, but at least we get another try here. Opening day across Major League Baseball this time. And we're going to be taking on the Cleveland Guardians. We enter this series 1-1. We did get a victory there. You guys saw the box score, the game result in Game 2 against the Cardinals in that series. So entering this series 1-1, that's a good place to be for our Rockies. Maybe potentially we get a victory here with Emerson Hancock against a tough-hitting Cleveland Guardians lineup. Again, we acquired Emerson Hancock in a trade with the Seattle Mariners at the deadline for Ryan McMahon, and a player that we're going to see here with the Guardians, you can see him batting in the 8th slot, Kyle Farmer. So, of course, we've got a lot of good hitters here for the Guardians, namely Jose Ramirez. Got to look out for him. And then Brian Rocchio. Like, where is this coming from? Rocchio ropes it right past left center field, and he's going to get all the way into second base with a one-out double. And then that's going to bring up J-Ram, Jose Ramirez, and we hit him. So, Hancock, you got to get this thing under control, man. Got to get it under control. David Fry coming up, 0-2 pitch. Nice. 95-mile-an-hour fastball there. High and inside, got him looking. 1-0 pitch here to Polanco. Ground ball, hard hit, but Owen Miller's there at second to flip it to the shortstop. Tovar covering second base, and the Rockies will get out of the first inning here. No harm, no foul. Tanner Bybee, really good pitcher. We've got to find a way to get on top of him here early. Brenton Doyle, deep drive to left field. Does it have enough juice on it to get out of here? Yes, it does. 379 with a 95.1 exit velo. That was just kind of just hanging in there. Maybe the wind helped it carry out, but that's awesome. It's awesome to see. Leadoff home run for the Rockies, and it doesn't look like we're going to stop, guys. Stephen Kwan diving for this one. Cabrera, line drive right at him. Didn't get all the way to the wall. He's not stopping. He's going for third base. This could be close. Sliding in safely. Oswaldo Cabrera delivers with a triple. Love that. But now we got an injury. Stephen Kwan is out for the game. He's clutching his knee. He's an old man now. He's clutching his knee. He's got knee pain. Joey Gallo's going to take over there in left field, which is interesting. And I show you that because maybe Joey Gallo does something in this game. Little spoiler alert. Zico Tovar comes through, opposite field approach. Love to see that. It is 2-0, so we drive home Cabrera. Schwarber steps up, 0-1 pitch. Ground ball right to J-Ram. He starts the double play, 5-4-3. Bybee's thankful for that one. And then he strikes out Michael Tolia to get us out of the first inning. Let's go top two. Line drive right to Vargas. He's got that one. Off the bat of Kyle Farmer, of course. Line drive. The guy's a little upset. He's trying to get his payback on us for trading him away. But Vargas is a pretty good defender. Like, he's been playing his position well over there at third base in these first couple games. Vargas steps up, does draw a walk. Little ground ball here, and Farmer... We're in his head now, guys. We're in his head. Kyle Farmer throws it into the outfield, allowing Vargas, it's been a thorn in his side, to get to third. So Vargas takes an extra 180 feet, takes second, takes third. Will Miller strikes out off of a slider from Bybee, and then we got Hunter Goodman, base hit right through the first base, second base hole. Love to see that approach right there. So it's 3-0 Rockies. Goodman in the 9 slot. He comes through with an RBI single. But we're not done. Brenton Doyle, base hit up the middle. Should score another run. It will. Easily. We'll take a couple extra 180 feet right there, thanks to Hunter Goodman being aggressive, going from first to third. So Brenton Doyle, RBI single. Oswaldo Cabrera does the same thing. Base hit right back up the middle. Doyle's not stopping. He's headed for third. Going to be close. J-Ram can't get the glove down. Nice job, guys. Nice job. Let's go. Keep the offense moving. And that's going to actually do it for Tanner Bybee. We knocked him out. 5 runs given up for Tanner Bybee, and now it's going to be up to Tristan McKenzie. He will end that inning, but we're going to jump now to the bottom of the third with a clean slate. And Kyle Schwarber, are we actually going to see a Schwarbomb in Coors? Not yet. Not yet. We're still waiting for that to happen. We still are waiting for a Kyle Schwarber home run in gameplay. But he does get us a leadoff double. Nolan Jones, another double. Back-to-back doubles here for the Rockies. And Jones isn't stopping either. He's going for third base. And he's going to get in there easily. He could have gotten in there standing up. But the Rockies will go up 6-0. And it just doesn't matter. You throw us Tristan McKenzie. You throw us Tanner Bybee. It just doesn't matter. I mean, Owen Miller is going deep here off the out-of-town scoreboard. He's going to drive home another run. Another double. 3 doubles in this third inning for our Rockies offense. And it's now 7-0. How about another double? Hunter Goodman right down the third base line, scoring another run for this Rockies offense. 4 doubles in this inning. Crazy. So it's 8-1. Joey Gallo steps up here, hits a solo shot off of Emerson Hancock. And I show that one because he was 1 foot away from a 500-foot blast. You got to show that, right? Whenever Joey Gallo hits a bomb, you got to show that. But Owen Miller says, hey, you might be Joey Gallo, Mr. Power, but even little Owen Miller can hit a 3-run home run. 427 for Owen Miller. We got a little achievement off of that moonshot as well. Guys, it is 11-2 Rockies right now. This is crazy. 11-2. Our offense came to play today for our hometown faithful. Jake Woodford going to come on now. An 11-2 game. Got runners on base here, and those runs will be tacked on to Emerson Hancock here in the top of the 6th. Bo Naylor comes through with a 3-run shot. And I would be a little bit more worried if we didn't have a 6-run lead. But hey, Tyler Freeman comes up, who's now a Rocky, by the way. Nolan Jones traded directly for Tyler Freeman. 1-for-1 deal. But Bo Naylor does draw it a little bit closer, making it 11-5. 7 hits for the Guards. 13 for our Rockies. Let's see if we can just shut these guys down. Gilbreth going to come on here. Only 2/3 innings pitched so far this season, but, you know, we had him 0-2. We had Joey Gallo 0-2, and he gives up a home run off of a slider. That's kind of nuts. That is some big-time pop from Joey Gallo. Like, you just can't make a mistake to this guy. Like, you can strike him out, but you can't really make a mistake. He's going to hit it out of the ballpark. But Jose Ramirez still in the top of the 7th. Base hit. Going to get a triple. And now I'm starting to get a little bit worried, to be honest with you. It's a 5-run lead here with 3 innings left to play. 7, 8, 9. And it's getting a little closer. It's getting a little closer for the Guardians. Dario Moreta going to come on and try to shut this thing down, but we cannot do it. It's now going to be 11-7, so it's a 4-run lead now. Is our bullpen going to blow it here on opening day at home? We just did it over there in St. Louis. We're going to do it here in Colorado. Hopefully not. Moretta's going to get a strikeout, but he does walk John Kenzie Noel. And now it's a little dicey now, guys. We got Bo Naylor, who's already got that 3-run shot. Is he going to get another one? Here's the line drive right to Tovar, and it's going to be caught. So luckily, the Rockies get out of that jam. And now we got to face Lou Trevino. In the bottom of the 7th, we got to look for some insurance. Nolan Jones. Oppo Taco. Goodbye, baseball. Make it 12-7. Rockies extending the lead to 5. Owen Miller striking out, swinging, but it looks like he's going to get in there safely. That might help us, because now we get Hunter Goodman, who has been hot today. 2 for 3. He gets a perfect all the way to the left field wall. Here comes Owen Miller. He's rounding third, headed for home. He's going to score all the way from first base. Owen Miller gives us a 6-run lead. Hunter Goodman with that RBI double. Tovar, a sinker. What? A sinker. Get out, ball. Let's go. How do you do that? A sinker, high and inside, and Tovar gets the good timing, pulls that thing. It's 14-7, guys. We extend our lead to 7 runs, and we're going to cap this off with a victory. So Marcus Thames delivers his first managerial win in Coors Field on opening day. Beautiful. Storybook. Although he got his first managerial win out there in St. Louis, I think this one's pretty meaningful. So 14-7, our offense was insane today. 6 strikeouts for Hancock. Nobody walked, but he did give up 3 earned. No quality start for him. He did qualify for the win, going 5 1/3. Everybody had multiple hits in this game. Some guys went 3 for, some guys went 2 for, but Vargas was the only guy that had 1 hit. Either way, it was a great game. Great game. And our offense didn't stop even in simulation, guys. Even in sim, winning 12-2 in this one. Final score of 12-2. Cabrera went off yet again, 4 for 4 with 4 ribbies. Also had a home run in this game. Had a bunch of doubles in there mixed in too. Ryan Feltner was great. We're going to simulate this one too. Looks like the Guardians are finally figuring out our offense just a little bit, but Cabrera going 2 for 4 again. Had another home run. So he looks like he's going to actually be a force in Coors Field. Love that. Tovar had a triple. He also had a double. Dolander was great again. He now boasts a 2.18 ERA to start the season across 2 starts. They also get a victory here against the Nationals. So we yet again keep on winning, man. Cabrera didn't get another home run, but he is showing the extra base pop. He got a double here. Tovar a double. Schwarber finally got a home run up on the board. He went 3 for 5 with 4 RBIs. Walker Buehler was not that great, but he had a bunch of strikeouts. I'll take that. We do get another victory here on this Tuesday, March 31st. Brenton Doyle 1 for. Tolia 2 for 4. Schwarber 3 for 4. No ribbies, but he's batting 400. Love to see that. Sam Hilliard got the home run. Owen Miller a triple. Tolia, Tovar, and Goodman doubles. And then Kyle Freeland actually pitched very, very well. Even despite giving up 4 walks, he still qualified with a quality start. Gotta love it. So now, guys, let's take a look here at our Rockies trying to finish off the Nationals, trying to sweep them here. We're now in April 1st. March is done. We're trying to get a walk-off victory here. We're down 5-4. First pitch hacking a lot. We had Goodman, we had Vargas, and now we got the last batter here. Last hope here, Owen Miller. Swung on through the fastball. Can't get it done. So the Rockies cannot finish off the Nationals here. We will win the series. That's fine. But we couldn't sweep them. Would have been kind of nice to have that on our ledger to start the year off, right? Schwarber, I did notice he had a home run. He had 2 home runs, actually. He went 3 for 4 with 4 ribbies. He's hitting .441. So he's hot, and I love to see that. That's awesome to see. Feltner was still pretty good, 4 2/3. Wish that he would have had a little bit more stamina to go across 5, but that's all right. We are 6-2. The Diamondbacks are 6-0 so far this season, so they're going to be a force in that NL West. They're the only NL West team that we play in the month of April, guys, so that'll be something that we want to watch out for in that series specifically. And that's going to do it for this episode. We had a lot to cover. We had 2 opening days. We got through the first month of gameplay here, the first month of the season. And the next time I see you, we're actually going to get all the way to the draft. So we'll do a lot of scouting in this next episode, get all the way to the draft, and get to the trade deadline as well, and maybe show some futures game. So we're going to have a couple players in there, I'm sure, with a lot of our newly drafted players from this past season. But some pretty decent players here that I'm focused on, like Terrence Harley. We're looking at positional guys. There's a lot of depth with the pitching again this season. So it's going to be a tough call. Do we want to go batter? Do we want to go pitching? Like, what's going to be the strategy here for season 2? We do yet again have another high round draft pick, and we got to hit on this as well. So it's going to be a very, very important draft for us heading into season 2 with this draft class. So guys, that's it. Leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one here in the next couple days as we get through all April, May, June, and a little bit of early July, because we're going to do a lot of that draft prep as well. So in 2 episodes time, we're going to get the draft in full. We'll get the futures game, we'll get the trade deadline and all that stuff, and just kind of keep track of how our Rockies are doing here in season number 2. If we hold pace, we could be 12-4, 18-6, 6-2, increments of 6-2. That'd be pretty sweet. That should put us up top at first place. But anyway, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Leave a like if you like this thing. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.